There is nothing as refreshing as a juicy watermelon, and today we're going to be turning this popular fruity flavour into a wiggly jiggly watermelon jello cake that will perfectly satisfy your taste buds. Don't you worry, it's super easy, and Cooking Company will guide you in putting this deliciousness together. So let's get started. To make this, we add 350 millilitres of water to a pot on the stove and 200 grams of Jello. Jello is the term they use in America to describe gelatin. We give that a stir, let it all dissolve and heat up nicely. Next, we get a small glass bowl, which we lightly coat in oil. Now that will make sense later on, and you'll see why we've done that. Then we get a bigger glass bowl filled with iced water, place the smaller bowl inside that one, and pour in our hot Jello mixture. Now the aim here is to try and part cool the Jello mixture so that it half sets but not completely. We're going to also add 100 millilitres of room temperature water just to help the cooling process along, and stir it. Keep stirring it until it cools down and starts to thicken. Now comes the fun part. We're going to add in some chocolate chips. You see, this is starting to look a bit like a watermelon, isn't it? This is going to be the seeds of the watermelon. So we stir those in, evenly spread throughout the mixture. Then we're going to pour that mixture into another glass bowl, which will then be put in the fridge to set the jelly. We're going to cover this with some food film preservation, otherwise known as cling film. We're going to just cover the jelly itself, and we're going to stick that in the fridge to chill for 1 hour. Meanwhile, we'll get 200 millilitres of milk, 5 grams of gelatin, 60 grams of sweetened condensed milk, and put that together in a jug. Give it a mix. Did you know that the French were the first to use gelatin in cooking? Now we're going to add our Jello, 100 grams, water, 80 millilitres, give it a good stir, and add a drop of food colouring. We're going to use green food colouring because this is going to make our green layer for our watermelon. Now while you're compiling this, you can actually use a real watermelon for reference to make sure you get all the layers in the right place. Right, we're going to add 100 millilitres of a yoghurt drink. You can buy this ready-made from the shop or simply mix some milk or water together with yoghurt. Stir that all in so it becomes a kind of cloudy green liquid. Our red Jello is ready! Fantastic! We pour the yoghurt gelatin mixture on top of the jelly. And when we've done that, we're going to stick our bowl back in the refrigerator so the white layer can set. When it's set, we're going to add our third and final layer. That's our green-coloured yoghurt gelatin layer. This one is the thinnest of the 3 layers. Look at that colour against the white yoghurt mixture. Fantastic. Then we'll chill that again for 1 hour. We'll then fill a large glass bowl with warm water and take our gelatin mixture out of the fridge and stick it in the warm water for a few minutes, just swishing it around. What we want to do is loosen the sides of our gelatin cake. That way it will be much easier when we want to get it out of the bowl. So here comes the final part. We're going to stick it on a plate upside down, give it a shake, and there you go. It slides off nicely due to that little layer of oil that we put on earlier. Fancy a squirt of cream on top and even a little decoration? Why not? Look at that, so refreshing for those summer garden parties. Wouldn't mind a slice, would you?